Hi everyone, I'm Lauren. Thanks for joining me today. So we're going to work on a little set for spinal flexibility. Spinal flexibility is very important. In fact, there's even an expression in yoga that you're only as old as your spine is flexible. So let's come sitting nice and tall. Take your shoulders, roll them up, back and down a few times. And release your shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. And let's close our eyes down and take a few long, slow breaths. Notice how you're feeling today, physically, mentally, emotionally. Just observe. And let's take a deep breath in. Exhale everything out and gently walk your hands back behind you. Press through your fingertips and lift up through your heart. Gently gaze upwards. And then let's walk your hands forwards, lengthening your heart forwards, keeping the spine nice and long. Walk your hands back in towards you. Bring your hands onto your knees and we'll begin to rotate the torso in circles. So in the inhale, you draw forward, heart opens up. Exhaling, circling around to the back. Bringing space into the hips, the low back, the shoulders, any other part that needs it, just breathing it in. Again, your eyes can close down if that's comfortable for you. And gently reverse the direction. One more time, reverse the direction. Long, deep breaths. And let's come back to center with a deep breath in. Hold this breath, exhale on a sigh. And let's bring our hands down to the ankles. As you inhale, you'll lift your heart up slightly out, the heads of the shoulders draw slightly back. Then exhale, you're rocking back on the hips, rounding the spine. Inhale, lift the heart up and out. Exhale as you round your spine, moving at your own pace. And keep going. Bring your hands to your knees. Breathing into your heart, into your mid-back. Hands now draw to your shoulders. Inhale as you arch forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, rock back on the hips, round the spine, drawing the elbows in towards one another. And inhale, center, deep breath. Hold this breath and exhale, release. Keep your hands in place, elbows up. Inhale, twist to your left, and exhale, twist to the right. Move at a pace that feels appropriate for you. Now slightly draw your navel in towards your spine to give your back a little support. Inhaling left, exhale right. And inhale, center, lift your elbows up. Exhale, lower down. Take one hand down and come into a side stretch. Bottom ribs are rotating up towards the ceiling. Reach your fingertips and away from your hip. Inhale. Exhale and switch sides. Few breaths. And make your way back up. Now transfer up onto hands and knees for cat-cow. Hands are underneath your shoulders with your fingers fanned out wide. Middle fingers point straight forward. Your knees are hip distance apart. Inhale, melt your heart and look up. Exhale, round your upper back up towards the ceiling. Inhale, heart draws forwards. And exhale, round at your own pace. On that exhale, really draw the upper back up towards the ceiling like you're drawing out any tension you might find in between your shoulder blades. And release and draw your heart forwards, deep breath. Exhale, come to a neutral spine. And now you'll take your right shoulder forward, your right hip back, and look towards your left hip. Few breaths. Left shoulder forwards, left hip back, look right. Making your way back to center, take your hands and draw them a couple inches in front of your shoulders. And you'll plug your shoulder blades down along your back like you're drawing them away from your ears. Inhale and look forwards. Exhale, tuck your toes, press back into down dog and bicycle your feet a few times. Hips are lifting up towards the ceiling. Inhale, back to hands and knees looking up. Exhale, sit back toward your heels, forehead lowers down towards the floor, child's pose. Inhale, back to hands and knees, looking up. Exhale, tuck your toes and press back into down dog. Inhale, back to hands and knees, looking up. Exhale, sit back towards your heels. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back. Inhale, back to hands and knees, look up. And exhale, come back into child's pose. And one more time. Inhale, hands and knees. Press back into down dog. Inhale, back to hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. And gently draw your way up. Swing your legs out in front of you. And we're going to roll down onto the back. You can rest your knees against one another, or you can stretch your legs out completely, whatever feels good for you. If you tend to get a sore low back, you may want to keep the knees bent. And palms are up by the sides. Just take a few long, slow breaths here. Noticing how the body feels, how you're breathing. Release the muscles of your face, around your eyes, around your jaw. Shoulders gently relax. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Hold this breath and exhale. Rock your way over to one side. So you come into the fetal position. Take a few breaths into your back body. And use your hands to press yourself up, making your way up to sit. Once again, notice how your body feels. Notice your breath and the quality of your mind. And be aware of any shifts that have occurred throughout your practice. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. And bring your hands together into prayer pose, bowing your chin towards your chest. Thinking of a few things that you're grateful for. Inhaling up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here.